Polkadot and Cardano holders, you must watch this video because the change that is happening to these two coins are going to change them forever. Let's just dive right into it. The Polkadot and Cardano bridge development is sparking community excitement. But what is happening with the coins' prices? Well, these things are moving up in a major way. If we check Bitcoin, it has only moved 0.1% in the past hour. But look at Cardano, 1.1%. Look at Polkadot, 1.5%, and nearly a 10% pump for the past 24 hours. Polkadot community is just loving this news, and you can just tell by that price action. Polkadot is going parabolic, but what are the next levels? Where are we going to be heading from here? And what the heck is this Cardano and Polkadot situation? Well, let's look here. We're going to dive into it. So the community members of Polkadot debating the feasibility of a bridge that would link the network to Cardano. And now that the two coins are merging forces, it looks like both communities are loving the situation here. Felix, an agent from Unifier's ecosystem, shared on the Polkadot forum that efforts are underway right now to develop a Cardano Polkadot light client for an NFT swap bridge. Both networks actually founded by Ethereum co-founders. If you didn't know, Gavin Wood, Charles Hoskinson, they're both on the Ethereum founding team, and since then, both launched their own token. Gavin Woods released Polkadot, and Charles Hoskinson released Cardano. Now, they've seen substantial technical development and user growth since their inception. But that's not the only news that's happening in Cardano and Polkadot. Wanchain debuts a new bridge to connect Polkadot and Cardano blockchains. Here's the longest-running decentralized interoperability solution. They introduced the new bridge for the Polkadot relay chain and Cardano. This is a first allowing two prominent non-Ethereum virtual machines, non-EVM chains, to communicate with each other. It's super easy for Avalanche to talk to Optimism or Arbitrum to talk to Base. Those are all EVM compatible coins, Ethereum virtual machine. And now this is huge because these are two prominent non-EVM chains. Now, if we look here, Polkadot has recently announced it has surpassed 600,000 active wallet addresses within its ecosystem, while Cardano experiencing a 40% increase in activity during the same period. So both of these coins in a bullish trend right now. We're going to dive into the charts in just a second. Now, we have an article on some price action. Then I have an analyst that's very, very well respected in the crypto space, has some very bullish targets. Now, Polkadot price analysis here. Where is DOT heading next after losing the $6 level? Well, we're going to look at the daily chart here. Close look on the daily reveals a slight reversal in price, followed by a minor bullish retracement towards the previously breached lower trend line of a multi-month triangle. Well, let's go into the DOT chart right here. And I pulled up a Fibonacci extension here. And we can see we go from the swing low to the swing high. And you can see the recent dip, we went directly to the 786, almost to the penny, everybody. And so I have a prediction. The next level, obviously 618, but I think we're going to blast through the 618 and really get a lot closer to the 0.5 or maybe even potentially the 382. Now, those numbers that we're looking at there, it's going to be around $7.75. And then for the 382, we're looking at an $8.75. But if we just stop at the 618, that is a $6.80 Polkadot. So you get about a 50-cent pump right there. Not 50%, 50 cents. Now, if we go back into the analysis here, let's check out the sentiment analysis. Well, Polkadot recently seen an uptick in demand and is nearing the previously broken $6 level. Assessing supply near the pivotal mark is crucial for making a trading decision. And you can see the liquidation heat map. We got a lot of people trying to short Polkadot, and they will get liquidated, aka their trades will get wrecked if we go up to these bright yellow zones. And oftentimes, when the markets have overly bearish or overly bullish, the liquidations will tend to occur. And so a lot of times you'll see that price get pulled up as these people bet against DOT. And right now, there's a lot of concentration right near the $6 level. So I could easily see DOT doing a very, very nice pump. And it looks like, hey, it's kind of happening right now. We're seeing some of these people get liquidated as we speak. Now, if we go to like a 3-minute chart, yeah, you can see a nice uptrend just in the past couple hours as this news is being released about this Cardano upgrade. Now, also said there's a top, well-respected analyst is saying, you know, they are also bullish on Polkadot. Well, the person I'm talking about is Wrecked Fencer, and a lot of you people have probably seen him, especially if you're into hotter, newer ecosystems or even meme coin plays here. He labels himself professional rector. So, hey, you know, just be careful out there because you don't want to get wrecked in the rectum. Now, market sentiment, according to him, when it comes to Polkadot, has hit rock bottom this year. So the market sentiment on DOT has really never been lower. While others are dumping, he's actually actually doubling down on his high conviction picks. He was just tweeting out the global support level is prime for long-term accumulation. This is one of his top L1 plus AI plays. They got into the AI race. You can see he tweeted, this is a quote tweeting a tweet from about a week ago where projects like Oregon Trail and Phala Network are already leveraging the tech for AI. I keep calling it Oregon. I know it's Origin. I'm just old school and I played the video game. Now, if we look here, look at that target. Looks like we want to maybe flirt with the previous all-time highs with a nice little stop, maybe around the $16 to $18 range, which is a previous point of control on the way down and as well as the way up. So if we go back to the charts, kind of look at Polkadot, that is looking very, very bullish. And when you go to the weekly, oh, you can see... you zoom out and you see, oh, wow, there is actually a whole lot more room to the upside here. Now, if we look at market cap, well, Polkadot has had some parachain auctions, and yeah, there's more tokens today, but look how many are out as of now. 1.3 billion out of 1.46. So you don't have a lot of VCs dumping on you and say that next 6 months, next 12 months. Let's go back to Rect Fencer though. Some I wanted to point out. Rect Fencer, some of his threads, some of his tweets, these things go super viral. I was just kind of scrolling. I had to go back about 5 days and I found one that hit 1 million impressions. So if he can get these tweets, he's one dot thread away with 1 million impressions. That literally could move the dot market. This guy can really move some coins. He just has a really, really wide reach. So Rect Fencer getting bullish on dot, can't help but get a little bit bullish as well. But when you zoom out, you can just see how much movement is potentially on the upside here. And if, we go to Cardano, you can see, on the fib extension, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff with the Cardano fibs here. We go to dot. Let's go ahead and stretch that. Zoom in a little bit. You can see went from the swing high to the swing low and then back down to the 786, and we're currently bouncing. Well, what do you know? To the swing from the swing low to the swing high, and then almost perfectly bouncing off the 786. Cardano, I think more likely to take a pause at the 618. I really feel like dot wants to blast through the 618 and maybe just go straight to the 0.5 or the 382 there. So actually, in a weird way, short term, a little bit more bullish on Polkadot than I am Cardano at the moment. And you know how much I love Cardano. And Cardano and Polkadot, their partnership goes back all the way to last year. You can see here Cardano using Polkadot substrate stack all the way back in 2023. So this partnership goes back years. I wanted to show you this for a reason. November 3rd, IOHK, tweeting about this, the partner chains, SDK stack. Well, what happened to Polkadot's price on October 3rd? I think it's pretty clear to say Cardano has a larger community than Polkadot. And so when Polkadot and Cardano have news, I would say it's probably better for Polkadot than it is for Cardano, because you're going to have Cardano natives buying some Polkadot. You're going to have some Polkadot natives buying some Cardano, but there's just more of those Cardano people with some funds. And if we look, that circle is November 3rd. So last time Polkadot got a nice little, that's on the weekly. Last time Polkadot got a nice Cardano narrative, it ended up igniting a very, very strong bull rally for Polkadot there. Did not mean to move. Let's go get that back there so we can measure this. November 3rd candle right here. Let's go from the top. We're not trying to skew this data. And you can see a very, very nice 150% pump over about 4 months. I would love to have a 150% pump over 4 months. I'm saying this is maybe, if not likely, certainly in consideration, folks. So I wouldn't sleep on Polkadot. If you've been sitting on your Polkadot forever, you want to poke it with the stick and say, come on, man, do something. I would say now is not the time to get out of your bags. I'm holding on to dot. I might even have to DCA this week. That's all I got. This is DZ4. Discover crypto,